Так, все должно, по идее, заработать. Конечно, по идее, много чего должно работать правильно. И не работает. Не работает, в принципе. Все должно, по идее, заработать. Значит. Отлично. Супер. Все заработало, все хорошо. Нормально. Я нигде не отставил ссылку. Ни в группе, ни в Дискорде. Вообще нигде. Сегодняшний вечер проходит офигенно. Лучше не бывает. Привет, Анют. И натуралисту привет. Так. Все. Теперь вроде все. Ну, не совсем все, конечно. Но это лучше, чем ничего. А, видимо, именно этим и сегодня приходится довольствоваться. Алекс, Белый, здорово. Как у вас жизнь? Как здоровье? И вот представляете, только вчера вечером окончательно вспомнил настоящую причину, по которой я за все эти годы никогда особо не задумывался над тем, чтобы стримить первый Dragon Age. А именно, я ненавижу боевку в первом Dragon Age. Она отвратительная, ужасная, кошмарная. Лучшая боевка в играх от BioWare. Ну, по крайней мере, в играх от BioWare до того, как они скатились. Насчет Андромеды, Инквизиции и Антома ничего не могу сказать. Хотя, конечно, Андромеда и Инквизиция у меня есть, да. Привет, Сергей. Я что-то не узнал отсылки. А я серьезно почуял, потому что в Dragon Age все гораздо больше заточено на то, что ты будешь каждого сопартийца вовсю выхолаживать. Топельки ему подтирать. А я такое, естественно, терпеть не могу. И вообще, на мой взгляд... Так вот, и вообще, на мой взгляд, контроль над всей партией в РПГ — это архаизм, пережиток и полный маразм. Это вот осталось с тех времен, когда у них просто не хватало мощностей и размера на дискете, чтобы запрограммировать искусственный интеллект напарником.
I know C-Sec too well to believe that's true.
I see no fewer than 14 fatal flaws a skilled assassin could exploit. 8 of them existed when I was here 10 years ago.
Ну, просто я в Prey 18-го года не играл. И, честно говоря, не особо горю желанием.
Yes?
Ну, кстати, старый Prey я мог бы постримить.
I'm trying to find a local forger. He goes by the name of Fade.
Yeah, I know him. The alias, anyway. He's been a thorn in the network division's side for the last year. He works with the Blue Suns.
Where can we find him?
Я просто терпеть не могу, когда РПГ заставляет меня напрямую управлять кем-то, кроме моего главного героя. Это с души ворочит. На мой взгляд, во всех играх, из всех игр BioWare идеально это было сделано в Mass Effect и в Neverwinter. Можно им отдавать приказы, но напрямую управление ими не берешь.
Why haven't you been able to catch him?
Whoever he is, he's damn good at avoiding CSEC. I think someone on the inside's feeding him information. Either that, or he's got access to our databases and comm channels. I don't know which is worse. But you're outside CSEC. Maybe you can nail his ass.
Какой восторг.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
Сперва пойдем по делу Гаруса, потому что это Гарус.
I heard that those lakes up on the Presidium are filled with fish.
Ну, это счет, допустим, который БГ. Вот. Мне для успешной игры достаточно было просто главному герою набрать целую кучу предметов с нормальными спас-бросками. А по Divinity? В Divinity все абсолютно прекрасно. Divinity, точнее Divine Divinity и Divinity 2, все абсолютно прекрасно, особенно Divinity 2, которая чисто сольная. Нет, стоп, Divine Divinity тоже чисто сольная. Beyond Divinity там вот было не очень. А в Original Sin я не играл. Так, нет, стоп. Это я проглядела. Куда мне вообще надо? У рынка Неон в секторе Закира. Где этот рынок, непонятно. Тут в кафешке ничего не продают. В Original Sin? Ну, у меня есть обе части. Когда-нибудь я в них сыграю. Я лишь только молюсь сатане, что там искусственный интеллект нормальный, а не как в Dragon Age. И ему ничего нельзя доверить, в принципе. Но я говорю, мне в БГ и в которой было достаточно повесить главному герою кучу предметов, которые дают бонусы к спас-броскам. И даже если искусственный интеллект тупил, меня это не особо касалось. Но в Dragon Age-то и этого нет. Меня постоянно сбивают с ног, когда я пытаюсь идти в соляк. А сбивание с ног и эти параличи меня неимовернейшим образом бесит.
Can be deceiving. So, which one of you wants to disappear?
I'd rather see
Звучит
you make
печально.
someone reappear.
That's
Мне
not the
нравится,
service
что
we provide.
субтитры сразу палят, что это не сам
Make an
стиратель,
exception. Just
а
this
его
once.
связной.
Damn it! Quick, shoot them.
Too slow.
Какие-то кроганы у вас вялые.
Why do I even bother?
Понимаешь, игры, которые предполагают кооператив, у меня по умолчанию вызывают неприязнь.
We need to find a client of yours. I suggest you cooperate.
Wait. I'm not the one you want to talk to. I'm not Fade.
I knew it.
Well, then maybe you'd like to tell us where to find him.
Yes, of course. He's in the factory district. Works out of the old prefab foundry.
I know the place.
Oh, he's got a lot of mercs there. Blue Suns.
Мне же интересно, зачем Гарус приседает, если он может просто нависать над ним зловеще? Так же, по-моему, было бы как-то более устрашающе.
How the hell did Harkin end up being the Fade?
Well, he got fired from CSEC a while back.
Ну и вспомни, чем все закончилось с Балдуром-то.
To help a few people disappear. Then he made himself disappear, and Thade was born, so to speak.
Interesting. But it changes nothing. We still need to find him before we can get to Sedonis.
Well, let's go pay Harkin a visit.
We'll need to go to the transit station. I can get us to him from there.
So I can go?
Правильно говорить,
Sure,
I should
but if
go.
we don't find Harkin, we'll be back for you.
Oh, good.
А так он синхронно прицелились. Прям настоящий ковбой.
Look, it took me a long time to get this refund. It's a Cision Omnigel converter.
То тебя все равно зацензурили? Меня просто сама по себе... Я не знаю, я сам по себе не особо хорошо играю в кооператив. Потому что я все время чувствую себя как собака, которую не хочет никуда идти, но ее тащат за поводок. Не получается играть в своем темпе.
There he is.
Shepard? Don't just stand there. Stop them! Stop them!
Хотя некоторые сингловые игры у меня точно такое же ощущение вызывают. Например, я, когда на свою беду один раз пробовал играть в Medal of Honor 2010 года, она вызвала у меня точно такие же ощущения. Да, я говорю, они же у меня есть. Вечно им, что ли, прозябать в бэклоге. Тем более, что покупкой новых игр, сам понимаешь. А раз нельзя покупать новые игры, пора расчищать бэклог старых. Вот так-то. Если бы Господь не хотел, чтобы я бегал со штурмовой винтовкой, то зачем он дал мне класс штурмовика? Она сейчас достаточно затратная. Я знаю, что есть всякие там способы обхода, но... Что с ними? Буду осваивать все то, что не освоил за все эти годы.
Harkin's in here somewhere. I can smell him.
Блин, столько возни и всего за 900 рублей. Вот зачем вы отрываете? И пока я взламываю тот замок, я не могу вас убивать. А если я не взламываю тот замок? Мне скучно. И появляется огромное количество времени на то, чтобы вас всех убивать. Какие-то неразумные наемники пошли. Эй! А что сейчас было? Я надеюсь, это те же самые печатные платы, потому что если это другие, и те стали недоступны из-за того, что меня подстрелили, то это полная, абсолютная Q. По деньгам даже прибыльнее? Хм. А так бывает в наше просвещенное время. Однако. Я гляжу, времена меняются, а белая магия остается неизменной. Да, но разве что его хватит. Я не знаю. Но у нас нормальные пацаны себя голубыми солнышками не называют. Мне нравится, как он оседает после того, как его таранишь. Красиво так. Так. Что-то больше собирашек не видать. Аптечевка. Еще печатные платы. Интересно, что тут печатают. Деньги?
What the hell is Harkin up to?
Так, нет. Консоль иллюминатор мы пока открывать не будем. А то и так игра продолжится. А мы еще не все деньги собрали. Документы.
So, Harkin's finally gone completely bad.
He was always a pain in the ass, but I'm in no mood for his games. If he doesn't cooperate, I'll beat him within an inch of his life.
No point in giving him too much time to prepare. Come on.
Right behind you.
Можно было, конечно, сейчас с ним поговорить по душам, отговорить его от всяких чрезмерно жестоких действий. А я что-то в этом не вижу особого смысла.
This looks interesting.
Чего нам со всякой мразью таскаться?
Good to know.
Да блин, да спустись ты вниз. Тут всего лишь 2 метра, ну подумаешь. Ломаешь себе лодыжку. Новое вырастет. Чистое, шелковистое.
Incoming. Do you really think you can take me down?
Так, что у меня тут по тяжелому оружию? Да не это. Да чтоб тебя. Опять берешь что ни попадя. Бумс. Вот и все дела. Да. Мог бы поднять сразу все. Тогда бы я не смог забраться наверх. А так сам виноват.
You were close, but not close enough.
На! Тебе все равно уже не понадобится этот нос.
So, Fade. Couldn't make yourself disappear, huh?
Come on, Garrus. We can work this out. What do you need?
I'm looking for someone.
Well, I guess we both have something the other one wants.
Ой.
That had to hurt. Maybe you should just
Игра со мной согласна.
Maybe. I still haven't heard what you want.
You helped a friend of mine disappear. I need to find him.
I might need a little more information than that.
His name was Sidonis. Turian came from the...
I know who he is, and I'm not telling you squat.
Да ты редкостный дурак, я смотрю.
Is this information really worth all the trouble?
I don't give out client information. It's bad for business.
Я не знаю, может в кодексе
You know
написано по
what else
какому.
is bad for business? A broken neck.
All right. Get off me!
opened my eyes. Now arrange a meeting.
Going. Yeah, it's me. There's a chance your identity may be compromised. That's why I'm calling. I'm sending an agent. Where do you want to meet? All right, he'll be there. Don't worry, I got it covered. It's all good. He wants to meet you in front of Orbital Lounge, middle of the day. So, if our business is done, I'll be going.
I don't think so. You're a criminal now, Harkin.
So what? You're just gonna kill me? That's not your style, Garrus.
Kill you? No. But I don't mind slowing you down a little.
Не-не-не, я не буду его прерывать.
Maybe give Seasick the blood trail a follow.
Bastard! You're getting off easy, Harkin.
Вот именно, я бы его застрелил.
What'd I ever do to you?
Sidonis better be there, or I'm coming back to finish the job.
А то мало ли, вдруг он еще возьмет и Дониса предупредит, пока мы ездим. А вот здесь какие-то очень странные фантасмагорические
Harkin's a
глюки.
bloody menace. We shouldn't have just let him go. He deserved to be punished.
I'm getting a little worried about you, Garrus. You were pretty hard on Harkin.
You don't think he deserved it?
It's just not like you.
What do you want from me, Shepard? What would you do if someone betrayed you?
I'm not sure, but I wouldn't let it change me.
I would have said the same thing before it happened to me.
It's not too late. You don't have to go through with this.
Who's going to bring Sidonis to justice if I don't? Nobody else knows what he's done. Nobody else cares. I don't see any other options.
I won't mention it again.
I appreciate that. I need to set up. I can get a clear shot from over there.
What do you need me to do?
Keep him talking.
Вот
and
это,
don't get in my
я
way.
засяду за
I'll
мутной
let you know
текстурой.
he's in my sights. Give me a signal so I know you're ready, and I'll take the shot. You better go. You'll be here soon.
Как ни странно, эти глюканы присутствовали еще с самого начала, то есть когда я в первый раз еще играл, когда игра была новой, они уже
Shepard,
были.
can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Обычно такое случается только спустя какое-то время, когда там какие несовместимости в драйверах и тому подобная дрянь накапливается, и
There he is.
вот такая вот
Leave him over.
фигня
Keep him
получается.
talking.
Надо будет посмотреть, как на PS3 оно выглядит в этой миссии. Есть тут такое же или нет?
Let's get this over with.
You're in my shot. Move to the side.
Не, я вот в этой миссии люблю чутка поговорить с Сидонисом, чтобы тот всю душу выложил, а потом уже пускай Гарус стреляет.
Listen, Sidonis, I'm here to help you.
Don't ever say that name aloud.
I'm a friend of Garrus. He wants you dead, but I'm hoping that's not necessary.
Garrus, is this some kind of joke?
Damn it, Shepard. If he moves, I'm taking the shot.
You're not kidding, are you? Screw this. I'm not sticking around here to find out. Tell Garrus I had my own problems.
Don't move.
Get off me!
I'm the only thing standing between you and a hole in the head.
Fuck. Look, I didn't want to do it. I didn't have a choice.
Everyone has a choice.
They got to me. Said they'd kill me if I didn't help. What was I supposed to do?
Let me take the shot, Shepard. He's a damn coward.
That's it? You were just trying to save yourself?
I know what I did. I know they died because of me. I have to live with that. I wake up every night, sick and sweating. Each of their faces staring at me, accusing me. I'm already a dead man. I don't sleep. Food has no taste. Some days, I just want it to be over.
Just give me the chance.
If that's what you want.
No more sleepless nights.
For either of us, Sidonis.
And thank you.
That was easy enough.
Clean and simple. Good work.
Thanks for helping me, Shepard. Let's get moving. I need to get away from this place.
Right with you.
Ну еще бы, надо поскорее отсюда убраться. Совершили убийство в публичном месте. Кстати, где там паника, что чувак внезапно упал замертво с дыркой во лбу? Обычно люди на это немного взволнованно реагируют. Но я вообще не вижу никакого смысла отпускать Сидониса, потому что, во-первых, он реально виноват, во-вторых, он один черт повесится после этого.
C-Sec appears to be investigating the death of Sidonis, Shepard. They currently have no leads.
What a shame.
Also, according to C-Sec, a Drell recently passed through customs. The C-Sec office may have more information.
Yes?
My associate is trying to find his son. We think a local criminal may have hired him.
That should be easy. We don't see many Drell here. There we go. One of my men reported a Drell recently. And he was talking to Mouse. Interesting.
О нет, опять Дисней.
Petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger.
Микки Маус и прочее.
Duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
What was it you called Mouse?
A duct rat. It's a
Здорово,
local
принц.
slang for the poor kids who grow up in the station. When they're small, they tend to play in the ventilation ducts where adults can't get to them.
Aren't the ducts dangerous?
Every couple of months, we pull a little body out of them. Lacerated by fan blades, broken by a deadfall, suffocated by vacuum exposure. Those are just the ones we know about. More just disappear. Maybe they get sucked into space. Maybe they fall into the protein vats the keepers run. The Mouse survived long enough that he can't fit in the ducts anymore. He was one of the smarter ones, or the luckier ones.
What sort of trouble has Mouse been getting himself into?
Odd jobs for shifty people. Duct rats take whatever is available to get by. Data running, fencing stolen goods, selling illegal VI personalities. Actually, he was selling one of you.
Me?
Yeah, when you erased a file, it would say, I delete data like you on the way to real errors.
That's pretty extreme, Commander.
Laugh it up, Garrus.
Buggy, though. It crashed every half hour. The error message was about how the galaxy was at stake, and you should fix the problem yourself.
I've heard enough.
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the Dark Star. He works out of a public comm terminal. You should pick up a copy of the Shepard VI when you talk to him. It sounds like your boy's running with the wrong crowd.
Yes, I agree.
If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know who can. I'll help you if you need it.
You don't know us, Captain. Why are you going so far to help us?
I've worked Zakera for 2 years. Every day kids turn to crime because they've got no other choice, because their parents don't care. You're trying to save yours.
He faces a dark path.
We better hurry then.
You didn't tell him that Kolyat plans to assassinate someone.
He's a cop. He tried to stop Kolyat and one of them could end up dead. I don't want that.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Shepard.
Да, кстати, раз у нас тут Гарус откалиброванный, надо бы ему раскраску сменить. Да блин, я хотел запросить нового напарника. Да что ж ты будешь делать-то, а? Эта дура еще и улетела на орбиту. Почем зря. Все сегодня идет наперекосяк. Привет, Обливион Лост. Блин, погода у нас еще. Тут, когда вчера все начиналось в отрицательных числах, а сегодня у нас плюс 10 градусов, то да. И от этого башка еще со смещенным центром тяжести. Это все еще лучше, чем в четверг. В четверг у меня была такая дичайшая мигрень, что просто хоть стой, хоть падай. Желательно падай. Точнее, желательно просто лежи и не двигайся. Падать не рекомендуется. Так и до агонии недалеко. Про мать Шепарда в новостях рассказывают.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
He's my baby. He's all I have left of Jacob. I know. I just want to protect him.
I know. I'm not being irrational. I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Берем. Да, я слыхал про такой. Правда, руки не доходят поставить. Но вообще, надо бы. Вообще загрузочные экраны в виде видео это зло. Хуже только загрузочные экраны в Fallout 4. Потому что все хуже в Fallout 4.
You know what's good? Alliance Corsair. The battles are pretty...
Yeah, I can get that. No problem. Well, okay, that might be more difficult. No, that's fine. I got some Quarians who can strip the copy protection.
Не, она пока и не контр-адмирал, она пока просто капитан. Третьей части? Ну, особо не говорится, там только один у них телефонный звонок.
Well, I just need a bit more time. It's not my fault. Yeah, sure. I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You mouse?
What are you... Oh, shit. Krios. I thought you retired. Commander Shepard? I thought you died. What do you want with me?
Тут еще и Гарус. Вакариан, я думал, ты в отставку ушел.
How do you know Thane?
Krios? He didn't... If he didn't say nothing, I ain't either.
When we heard the name, I didn't think it could be the same mouse. He was a contact on the Citadel when I was active. He and some other children would gather information on my targets.
You put children in danger to spy for you?
Children, the poor. My people's word for their kind is Dralafa, the ignored. They're everywhere, see everything. Yet they are never seen.
Так вот стал, будто позирует для обложки рэп-альбома.
Another drill instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Because the people I work for, they can make me disappear. I'd like to
Да ну
help
зачем
you,
его
Chris.
бить? Не
You've
буду.
always done right by us, but I ain't gonna die for you.
Look, you know Thane. He wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Do it for him.
I want to. He was always nice to us. But these people ain't nice, Krios.
Nobody's gonna know you talked to us.
Mouse, I swear that you won't be named.
All right, all right. He came with that hollow you took of me. Said he wanted a job. I ran through your old contacts to see who might give him a shot. The guy who offered was Elias Kellum.
Tell me about Kellum.
Human. Moved to the Citadel about 10 years ago. He was little people when you were here, Krios. He got big after the Geth attack. Lots of the big guys from before got cacked all in them big fancy apartments up on the Presidium. Now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the ward. Shanakiba. He's seriously bad news.
Блин. Алло, ну... А теперь мне не спросить про Вэй и Шепарда?
You did good, Mouse.
Yeah. Hope I live long enough to pat myself on the back.
Kellum will never know.
I hope not. I'm out of here, Krios. Next time you're in town, just don't bring the family.
That couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Kolyat ever did. He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees. Bare feet black. A dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer. I was the only good thing he had back then. But I left him, as I left Kolyat.
Mouse said you had a hollow of him.
Yes. A foolish bit of sentimentality. I can perfectly recall every moment I spent with Mouse. He
Ну
pulls
да.
at my arm.
Их-то памяти никакие фотографии не нужны.
That anyone will remember him. I take the hollow. He smiles at himself in miniature on my palm. Then a frown crinkles his brow. He pats my pockets, checking for other hollows. Where's your son, Krios? He asks.
Let's head back to Bailey.
For 10 credits, we offer data protection for any game we sell. If the copy protection ever malfunctions, you can download a new copy free.
О, господи, защита от копирования. Кошмар. Да, Mass Effect 2 выпустили как раз, когда дисковые системы защиты от копирования находились в закате. Собственно, дисковая версия, которая у меня на полке, до сих пор защищена традиционной защитой EQROM. Вот. То есть, конечно, и я ввел ключ в Origin, и там дали Origin'овскую версию, но как таковой привязки к Origin в игре нет, и она требует только диска при установке с него.
Yes?
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to
Еще раз
Mouse?
привет,
Did you
натуралист.
get the name of the guy he's working with?
Elias Kellum.
Kellum. Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the CSEC charity ball from me. In return, I ignore him.
He pays you off. You were eager to help us before. What about now? Is it too inconvenient?
I said I'd help. It's just there'll be repercussions if I don't handle it right. He and I give each other space. It keeps the peace. I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself. I'll stay out of sight, and if I'm lucky, Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
Знаешь, принц, а ты прав. Это мертвая жена, это, походу, еще одна любимая тропа биовари.
Bring him in. We might not have much time.
I'll make it happen. Wait here.
Только в Baldur's Gate было по-другому. Там был дохлый муж.
We've got Kellum. Tell Bailey we're ready.
He'll expect me to get him out of this.
Not today, I think.
Captain, his lawyer's here. Bet Elias has his VI set to page him if CSEC gets within 10 meters.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
We should question him together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
You talk to him. Appeal to his self-interest. I'll put the screws to him if he needs it.
Very well. I'll pretend to be on his side. But if we waste too much time negotiating, Bailey won't be able to stall Kellum's advocate.
Get me out of these restraints, Bailey. Pretty funny bringing me down here like this. Who the hell are you two?
Вот правильно, я как раз хотел сказать, что надо начать с... Я тут задаю вопросы.
You're gonna tell me who?
The only person I'm talking to is my advocate.
Here's how it works. I ask a question, you answer the question. You speak when you're spoken to.
Who the fuck you think you are, you
Mr. Kellum, I don't believe you were paying attention.
Nice. You just handed me your job. Hit me again and I'll take your money too. I'm gonna straighten you out as soon as Bailey gets here.
Мне нравится, Шепард вломил ему подзатыльник, у того фингал под глазом появился.
Frog boy? This little sidekick? What, kid? You gonna bore me into confessing? You ain't shit.
Come on. Works for me.
Не, живая жена была женой. Джахейра.
Keep it up, tough guy. You'll leave in a bag.
Go to hell. Ease up. He's no use to us dead. Are we done here? Because I got people to see.
I'm done being patient. Give me a name or I'll cut your balls off and sell them to a Krogan.
Joram! Joram Talid. Dorian in the 800 blocks.
He's unconscious. No need to wake him up, I think.
He'll wake up with a headache. No permanent damage. We have Kolyat's target. Let's get to Talid before he does.
Agreed.
Судя по имени, это турянец из Объединенных Арабских Эмиратов.
What's the story? Why'd Kellum hire the boy?
Assassination. A Turian named Joram Talid. You know him?
Joram? Yeah. You might have seen his posters around. He's promising to end organized crime on the ward. Thing is, his message is all mixed up in race politics. He's anti-human.
Кандидат в депутаты от Третьего рейха.
Are things so bad that people can openly campaign as anti-human?
Before the Battle of the Citadel, the alien population thought we were violent upstarts. Look what's happened since then. A human fleet guarding the station for months. C-Sec filled with humans. Anderson does what he can, but some people have lived on the station since before humans had starships. They see it as a coup.
Ох, я бы сейчас привел исторические параллели, но, пожалуй, лучше не буду.
We need to stop this assassination. Can you get us to the 800 blocks?
Sergeant, get a patrol car. These two need to get to the 800 blocks.
Yes, sir.
There he is. How do you want to play this?
Follow to lead on the maintenance catwalks. Tell me what he's doing. The Krogan bodyguard will make him easy to follow.
Where will you be?
The darkest corner with the best view.
Есть так называемый этот самый.
Amon Kira, Lord of Hunters.
Есть так называемая сюжетная броня, а Тейн владеет другой похожей вещью. Катсценным стелсом.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
You can count on it.
Show the humans they won't.
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
I'm following. Have you got him?
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
Any sign of Kolyat?
No.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
No problem so far.
Мне интересно, а вот он вообще в какой государственный орган баллотироваться собрался?
I've got him.
Закадровая телепортация — это неизменная составляющая касценного стелса. Вижу цель, не вижу препятствия. Да не кипишуй ты так. Бабло выбивает. Сельсовет, а я думал, как минимум, Галактическая дума. Господи, какой он нервный. Офигеть, вы незаметные, ребят.
One of his guards is talking to the bartender. Looks like a shakedown.
I'm relocating to the target in sight. No sign of trouble. Where is he now?
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries. Looks like the same group his bodyguard comes from.
Шепард говорит так, как будто не узнает фирменную броню кровавой стаи.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Еще раз скажи. Принято говорить 3 раза.
Hey, who are you?
I don't have time for this.
Объяснил. Сразу, кто такой, зачем пришел? Хоть у этого лицо похоже на родного отца.
Ходят!
Vane! I saw. He's heading to Khalid's apartment.
Отличный вопрос, на самом деле, Норман. Где все вот эти посторонним В?
This is a joke. Now you show up.
Help me, Drell. I'll do whatever you want. C-Sec, put the gun down, son.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
They'll have snipers outside.
I don't need that. What the hell?
Khalid, get the hell out.
Раз и по несуществующему уху.
Yeah, I will. Take the boy into custody.
You son of a bitch!
Your father doesn't have much time left, Colyat. He's trying to make up for his mistakes.
What? So you came to get my forgiveness? So you can die in peace or something?
I came to grant you peace. You're angry because I wasn't there when your mother died.
You weren't there when she was alive. Why should you be there when she died?
Мне тут же вспоминается воссоединение Карта с его сыном, который...
After her body was given to the deep, I went to find them. The triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them, eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Kolyat, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers. Boys, take Kolyat and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
I'm surprised you're letting him do
Ничего
that.
себе погодка.
You think he's the only man who ever screwed up raising a son? I have to get back to the precinct. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
Вот одной этой фразой так хорошо широкими мазками нам писали картину персонажа капитана Бейли. За подобные вещи я и люблю второй Mass Effect больше всех остальных. Первый он все-таки был более ванильным, а третий был третьим.
They've been in there a while.
The kid's been through a lot. I ran some searches in the CSEC archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house. The prime suspect was a Drell. We never caught him.
Ну, с одной стороны, да, Норман Севен, с другой стороны... У меня вообще такое впечатление, будто в играх у NPC такое заболевание, что они не видят на 2 метра выше себя. Особенно в каком-нибудь Dishonored это очень заметно.
10 years is a long time. Whoever was responsible for that probably doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
How'd it go?
Our problems they aren't something I can fix with a few words. We'll keep talking, see what happens.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
I watched those guys shaking down businesses and threatening humans.
But he can't just get away with it.
The kid wants to make a difference. Give him community service.
Community service for attempted murder? What jury would agree to that?
None that I've seen. This would need to stay out of the judiciary. Strictly within CSEC.
Interesting. I'll think about it.
Thank you, Captain.
Так, что у нас там по деньгам?
Do you think we could get into the Presidium if we were along the other
Коничева, Ром.
pressure suits?
Так. Только у этих двух маргиналов мы не делали миссии на лояльность. Насчет того, что первый скучный уже, ну, есть такое дело. Особенно поездки на Маку. Хотя, конечно, в легендарную версию я не играл. Там вроде бы Всю духоту поправили.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Так, а этому что надо? Ну, судя по тому, как много народ знает о происходящем, по галактическому ТВ много чего не показывали. Поболтать, что ли, со всеми? Для очистки совести. Ты что скажешь, Мордвин?
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me. Betrayed my work. Disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Always thought he lacked backbone. Hope he finds something new. Better goal, better purpose. Fewer torture tests.
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tuchanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later?
Так, вы что скажете, дамочка?
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
Очень странно, что за миссию на лояльность дают чисто перекрашенные версии их обычной одежды. Как-то. Особенно на Гарусе это странно смотрится. То есть он реально перекрасил свою броню?
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
You killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
Привет, Лех. Ну ты спать.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justikar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardatyakshi.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace. Due in no small part to you.
Так, что скажет удивительный человек-лягушка?
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
Этот не хочет говорить про итоги миссии на лояльность.
Armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
You've been killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12.
А, ну тогда ладно.
I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. They valued me, yes, as a resource, but also as a person. They regretted their need for me.
The Hanar? Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who'd train assassins.
Лучше поклонялись протеинам. Тогда бы были сильнее, им бы не понадобилось нанимать другие расы.
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the compact. It was an honor for our family.
The compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us, some of us, from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the compact.
Мне интересно, это у него перепонки такие или у него просто пальцы сросшиеся? Вот мизинец и безымянный.
What exactly are the terms of the compact?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask Drell to assist them.
This can't be legal. They made your whole race into slaves.
Don't insult me, Shepard. Anyone can refuse to serve.
Ну или точнее нет, средний и безымянный получается.
Proud to repay the debt.
Why was your race going extinct?
Overpopulation. That must sound trite to you. Humans developed mass effect drive before the problem became acute. Our homeworld, Rakana, had few resources. We hadn't even developed fusion power when the soil began to fail from overuse and pollution. The Hanar found us a century ago. They sent hundreds of ships, evacuated thousands of us. Billions more had to be left behind.
What's the state of Rakana now?
Do you read your philosophers? A man named Thomas Hobbes. When all the world is overcharged
Откуда,
with inhabitants.
вот откуда они все знают земных философов, писателей и прочих? Уже не первый раз инопланетянин цитирует кого-нибудь из земных философов, писателей и прочих.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch. He dies. Then the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
А, то есть вот только теперь можно спросить, что это вообще было.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time.
Знаешь, Белла, это приемлемое объяснение, я, пожалуй, его приму.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway.
Офигеть, он не калибрует.
For your help with Sidonis. Whatever happens with the Collectors or the Reapers or whoever else comes after us, I know you'll get the job done.
You actually think we'll find something worse than Collectors or Reapers?
I like to expect the worst. There's a small chance I'll be pleasantly surprised.
I couldn't do this without you, Garrus.
Sure you could. Not as stylishly, of course. It's strange going into a suicide mission on a human ship. Your people don't prepare for high-risk operations the way Turians do.
Honestly, Garrus, what do you think our chances are?
Honestly? The Collectors killed you once, and all they did is piss you off. I can't imagine they'll stop you this time. But an unmapped area, advanced technology, and the Collectors. We're going to lose people. No way around that.
О, господи. Пошел к открытию. Ну, это было интересно. Я бы даже послушал, как оно звучит.
Do you ever regret leaving CSEC or the Turian military?
Not for a minute. When it comes down to it, Shepard, I don't think I'm a very good Turian. When a good Turian hears a bad order, he follows it. He might complain, but he knows his place. I just don't see the point in staying quiet and polite. Not when the galaxy is at stake.
How do Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
With violence, usually. Turian ships have more operational discipline than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions. Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam. Turian ships have training rooms for exercise, combat sims, even full-contact sparring. Whatever lets people work off stress.
You mean Turian ships have crewmen fighting each other before a mission?
It's supervised, of course. Nobody's going to risk an injury that interferes with the mission, and it's a good way to settle grudges amicably. I remember right before one mission.
Ну, не знаю, звучит как хороший способ начинать ссоры.
This recon scout and I had been at each other's throats. Nerves, mostly. She suggested we settle it in the ring.
I assume you took her down gently?
Actually, she and I were the top-ranked hand-to-hand specialists on the ship. I had reach, but she had flexibility. It was brutal. After 9 rounds, the judge called it a draw. There were a lot of unhappy bettors in the training room. We ended up holding a tiebreaker in her quarters. I had reach, but she had flexibility. More than one way to work off stress, I guess.
И вот это улыба у Шепарда.
I thought you'd be used to high-risk operations on human ships. I mean, think about tracking Saren to Ilos.
Sure, but that was quick. We raced out, landed, blew up some Geth, and saved the galaxy. This time we've got Miranda and Cerberus and that AI all telling us what we're up against. I think I preferred blind optimism.
Thanks for the talk, Garrus. I'll see you later.
Sure thing.
И, кстати, раз уж речь зашла о Миранде, надо ее тоже навестить.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
I do. I suppose we should talk. I don't know what this is. If this is stress, or just blowing off steam, or...
I care about you, Miranda. And I think you care about me.
This is no time for emotional entanglement. You and I know
Вы бы хоть дверь закрыли, что ли?
We know how unlikely it is that we're coming back
Вас
alive.
сантехник-повар, точнее повар-сантехник уже слышит.
Bunch of hormones thought that now was a great time for love.
Who said anything about love? I'm just trying to get you into bed.
О, господи, Шепард, не говори такие слова с вот такой улыбкой.
You want this.
Это самое криповое, что только можно себе представить.
Don't die. You promised me, damn it.
Ой, да ладно, если умру, ты меня опять резнешь.
I died once already. I don't plan to do it again.
Give me some time.
Ну, до конца третьей части точно не планирую. Мне сейчас представилось, что камера так поворачивается, а там Касуми на синтезаторе играет вот эту мелодию. Так. А ты что скажешь?
You had me so worried when you were trapped on the collector ship. Thank goodness for Edie.
The Normandy crew delivered, including you.
You're too kind. We were there to help, but Edie gets the credit this time. The elusive man made sure Edie was installed for this mission. Now I see why. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Крыжовник как он есть. Господи. Ну ладно, разберемся с Джейкобом. Потом о нем больше не вспоминать всю оставшуюся половину трилогии. Да, обработка и перекраска это да. Я бы посмотрел на то, как выглядела такая инструкция.
Probe launched. Something on our sensors.
Да нафиг его миссию, тут вон нулевочка водится. В больших количествах.
Launching probe.
Нулевочка, платина.
Launching probe. Probe away.
Я еще прям представляю, что он так вот издает приказ по кораблю и всем под роспись. И тут же возникает проблема, потому что, допустим, Кроган у нас не умеет писать. На это задание пойдем в полном церберовском составе. А пес его знает, как это. Космическая магия, видать.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years.
Ну так-то, конечно, умение читать и писать в него могли вложить еще в инкубаторе. Но это ж неинтересно. Так, ну-ка. Ты что, подлец, сквозь текстуры ходишь? Да. Кошмар. Да. А человек, заменивший его, это как раз отец Джейкоба. Я помню только, что ее лицо устало. Походу всем тут захорошило.
Ecology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified
Вообще даже интересно, вот на 10 лет выпусти из жизни галактики, возвращаешься, а тут уже столько всего произошло.
The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to
У
investment.
нас вон, если кто в кому там год назад впал, сейчас вот проснется, офигеет.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours, following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours on the
То есть
authority
у
of
них
acting
ушел
captain
почти год на то, чтобы его наладить,
Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as
а потом они его поставили на паузу, и только 9 лет спустя раскочегарили обратно.
My father had a working beacon, but didn't signal for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
Avoiding it for a decade seems unlikely.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
Who are you? What was your rank on the Gernsback?
I can't think. The leader thinks for us and we serve. So we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will...
Watch out!
Hunters! They won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
We've been
Привет,
spotted.
Ферк. Дикий охотник? Зараза! Эй! Что за грёбаный бред? Шепард, как ты не попал по нему?
That wasn't neural decay. They were feral.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
По крайней мере, в этой игре автосохранения нормально сделаны, а не как в первом Dragon Age.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost. We need to find someone who can make sense of this. Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure.
О, да, термозаряды.
Is that a settlement? They better be friendlier than the beach.
Мне вот интересно, а на кой вообще вся галактика на них перешла? Вот какое ложное объяснение? Чем это лучше?
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent?
Possibly. But the woman on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop. Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
Испорченные запасы еды? То есть нормальная жатва была. Она была так долго, что успела испортиться. Однако...
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
А я всегда говорил, что не надо делать из еды культа.
System not designed for specialized ammunition. Your captain demands obedience.
Patrols like that are a little much against this bunch.
Well, that would make them hate him. But maybe it was just for defense.
You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
The beacon was fixed after a year, so the plan must have worked. Why no signal?
Those weren't the last entries on the casualty list. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Однако.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Does it say why he separated the men and the women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
It's looking like he only activated the beacon because the men have come back ready to fight.
He let this happen, and now it's biting him in the ass. 9 years. Why didn't he set it right? I need to find this man.
Да. Устроил себе личный курорт с гаремом. Нет хуже капитана, чем старший офицер, который капитаном раньше не был. Всегда какая-нибудь фигня.
God damn it, it's really him. Just got free. He's covering his ass.
The old corpse has been posed, like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back. Hostile! Shield to fail!
Firing. Excuse me.
I've got him!
Collision proximity.
He had plenty of choice.
What's this?
I've got him.
Impact imminent. Collision proximity warning. Impact here. Captain assistance system failing. Backup systems engaged. Backup systems engaged. Careful.
Мне почему-то вспомнился капитан Барбосса,
He had his fun. Now he wants out.
тоже бывший старпомом. А еще долговязый Джон Сильвер, который при Флинте был квартирмейстером.
Tag! Have a nice trip.
Impact imminent.
Да твою мать, ну что, какого черта, а? Ну что за бред? Вот Миранда присела за этим камнем, потому что, видимо, у нее мозгов больше, чем у Шепарда. А этот придурок за ним почему-то стоял и думал, что он в домике. Вот так бы сразу. Вот это вот. Джейкоб злится, что отец обращается с людьми как с мусором. А сам-то он с Фемшеп в случае романа не обращается как с мусором.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. Toxic food.
Не так уж они и похожи. Опять поскупились отдельную башку ему сделать.
That's the best you can do.
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you.
Сказал он капитану Шепарду, да. Командование меняет человека.
I'm not biting, Captain. At some point, you chose to do this to your crew. You.
What was that moment? I want to know that there was an actual reason.
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
Вообще обурил край.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the droolers. That was before the hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
Can't say this wouldn't be a hell of a vacation. But you don't get to just walk away after all this time.
You're damn right he doesn't. What happened here, I should vent his head. But he's not even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are. Because you're not any father I remember.
Maybe we go arrange pickup for the rest of the survivors while the acting captain deals with the hole we punched through his mechs.
Now wait, I'm supposed to get rescued. The crazy ones, you don't know what they'll do to me.
Ну вообще, я могу себе представить.
We can guess.
Ну, Миранда может.
My father was a different man, Shepard. A good man. Wish I'd found him.
Jacob!
You were a better man dead. As far as I'm concerned, you still are.
Jacob!
Все закончилось хорошо, все умерли.
Ships are inbound to pick up survivors, Commander. We can be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give them the taillights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
Господи, Шепард, ты как-то не так резко жестикулируй.
But I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine, you didn't forward it. So who did?
I did.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a
Увидев всю эту увидев всю эту мыльную оперу, призрак одной затяжкой всю сигару скурил.
Shepard, Jacob.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor's body has some catching up to do, but the man died a long time ago. I've already dealt with that. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Мне нравится, что после этого он предлагает Фемшепу это... встречаться после таких вот фраз. Однако.
Come on, we've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard, thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
На самом деле надо было выбрать последний раз, но мало ли, вдруг у него лояльность после этого слетит. Так. Конечно, берем. И это берем. Так, что у нас по деньгам?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Просто очень странное подбитие получается, когда он такой... Миранда слишком хороша для меня. А вот ты в самый раз. Так. Спасти разбившийся корабль. Я только не помню, это у нас по миссии N7 проходит или как вообще? Ну, думаю, напоследок Спасем разбившийся корабль. Навряд ли у нас сегодня хватит времени на то, чтобы еще миссию Джек пройти. Давненько мы Заида не доставали из шкафа. Он там запылился уже, наверное. Клёвая у него маска. Так, что там? Ля-ля-ля-ля-ля. Подлетели слишком близко. И атаковали. Ящики оружия в грузовом отсеке? Понятно.
Can't reach the target.
Так, что тут? Видать, ей продвинутые гены позволяют. Понятно. Так, а у нас же вот эта фигня есть. Да, она есть. Это бесполезно, если шепард как дурак. Ну-ка, вылазь. И ты вылазь. И ты вылазь. Что ты не вылазишь, а ну вылазь. Я вылазь. То есть прервано. Какая собака в меня стреляет опять? Так, ну здесь, по крайней мере, все, что надо было сделать, сделано. Так, это надо сзади, что ли, проходить? Нет. Так, а где идти-то? А, здесь. Тут-то. Так. Ну, как всегда. О, оставшиеся гены почему-то сами отключились. Непонятно почему, ну ладно. Вообще странно, что миссии N7 никак не находятся. Обычно, чтобы их найти, надо пошкандыбать по галактике, сканировать всякое. Будет обнаружена аномалия или типа того. Но у меня что-то с этим тухло. Аномалиев нету. Только планеты с их описаниями. Тенеус — это младшие братья не бороды? Мне интересно. О! Это мы удачно зашли. Нашлась таки аномалия. Хоть и не фобосская. Так. Где ты? То, что надо. Пойдем по классике. Блин, туман как гороховый суп, ничего не видно. Стоп, Алладия. Как будто это вот добра и так по всей галактике не навалом.
They've seen us.
Музыка так чихнула и тут же снова отрубилась. Эй, 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 эй! Ну-ка слезь! Шепард, скотина! Пустись с небес на землю! Вы там охренели, что ли, все? Ну, да и что это такое? Игра! Игра, что происходит? У меня есть тут автосохранение? Ай. Каналус. Буква К явно лишняя. Да уж. ГГВП, как он есть. Туман такой, как будто я в Морвинт на минимальных настройках играю. Или в Silent Hill на любых.
We've been spotted.
Ладно, игнорируй то, что я нажимаю правую кнопку мыши, чтобы ты высунулся и начинал стрелять. Так, что тут у нас? Устройства какие-то непонятные ставим. Управление погодой? Неплохо. Тоже хорошо. И как раз ровно 2 часа прошло. На сегодня можно замыкать круг. А на завтра... Я думал вернуться к корням, только не к зубным, и постримить что-нибудь Сеги. А конкретно у меня мысли были насчет Бэтмена с Сеги, либо Человека-паука. Как вы на это смотрите?
No messages for you, Commander.
Так. За сломанную стрелу благодарят. Угу. С сыном Тейна все хорошо. Люди с той планеты идут на поправку. Прям сплошная благодать. Эпоха Водолея, фактически. Дреда мне еще надо самому лично освоить. А то будет как с разрушителем. В этой, что ли, фигуре не походить? Пойду как обычно. Ну так что думаете, Бэтмен или Человек-паук? Я думаю, что, пожалуй, Бэтмен, потому что как раз про него недавно фильм выходил. Опять. Кстати, хорошее название для фильма. Бэтмен опять. В конце концов, у нас же были Бэтмен возвращается и Бэтмен навсегда. А это будет Бэтмен опять. Вот. Ну, а до той поры всем большое спасибо, кто пришел. Обязательно приходите завтра. Что там? Берегите себя и своих близких. И